Oh my gosh.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
That's too far.
Wait, he actually might not.
He's
He
not
might not
gonna
make it. Come on, miss.
Bye. He's not gonna make it. Bye.
Oh my god!
What you just saw was Dream making a fantastic play in his most recent Minecraft Manhunt. Minecraft speedrunner versus 5 Hunters rematch. Is it possible for me to ride a ghast in a flying boat, just like Dream did? There's only one way to find that out. Also, before we start, at 1,000 subscribers, I will be donating 1,000 somethings to a charity. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. In fact, you can subscribe right this very second. So here's the scenario. There is one ghast, there is the ledge that Dream jumps off of, and there's the ledge that Dream lands on. I recreated those 3 things from scratch in a random netherworld, and here is the set that we will be working on. This is actually amazing. Should I become an interior designer? So this was my very, very first attempt of ever trying this. Gosh, how is that even possible? How are you supposed to do that? So that was obviously terrible. And keep in mind that this was the exact same scenario that Dream was put in during his manhunt, and he did this on his very first try. But for me, this nearly took me 24 hours to get. After that, I realized that this was going to take a very long time, because there are 3 things that you have to get perfect in order for this to work. You have to fly the boat perfectly so you can land exactly where you want to. You need the ghast to be in the perfect spot, and you need to land on it. And finally, you need to nail the jump off of the ghast onto the land, or else you will pummel to your death into the burning hot lava. I attempted it for a solid 3 hours last night, and I made a bit of progress, but nothing too notable. But here's the thing you have to realize. The way you fly the boat is so specific, so technical, that if you mistime one single click, then you end up straight in the lava. So the way it works is you have to row the boat forward, get out in mid-air, and in mid-air, there's a second where the boat is completely still. In that one single second, you have to click back into the boat and keep rowing. You have to do this around 20 times each attempt, and if one single click is off, then the whole attempt goes into the trash. So I sit there for a solid 3 hours trying to get this one single mechanic to work, and the only exciting thing that happens is a magma cube takes over my boat. Get out of my boat! That's my boat! I need to start more simple, so I made a platform that would act as the ghast's head, so I could try to land on there, run off it, and then land on the ground. This seemed like a simple enough step for me to take for just some good practice. You see, the face of the ghast is the most important thing here, so we gotta nail that. I'm sorta getting better at flying the boat, I guess. Oh! Nice. After 2 whole hours, I land on the platform and complete the jump onto the ground. I tried to do it some more times just to get the hang of it, but in all fairness, it went terrible. And I think that the one time that I actually got it, I was just getting very, very lucky. Anyways, at this point, I was starting to give up, and I was asking myself if I should just end this video and go make another one. I wasn't even sure if it was even possible to land on the ghast's head. So I built a humongous dome and started to try to land on one ghast's head. Oh, I did it. Okay, it's actually possible to ride a ghast. So now that I made sure of that, I go back into the nether. After a few tries, I realized the ghast just fly out of the area that they're supposed to be in. So just to be safe, I put a top cage over. Just only to keep the ghast under control. I don't count this as cheating. I try for another hour with my new skills, and there were some very close attempts. but I was never quite able to make it over the ghast's head, and sometimes the ghast decided that they just wanted to leave. So I had to build some more cages just to keep them in line. Still, I do not count this as cheating, this is just making sure that they are in control. So then, here we are. These are my final attempts, my final few hours of trying Dream's Ghast clutch.